Namaste. Journeyman, how are we doing? First off, dude, it's been a week since I made a video. I said I was going to make 156 videos this whole year, right? That's 3 a week if you break it down evenly. But, you know, I succumbed to the feeling of inadequacy, and I decided to not make a video twice last week. So there's going to be one of these weeks where I'm going to have to make 5 videos in 1 week, so that'll be fun. What is this video about, Journeyman? What are we talking about? Well, first off, you see the abs coming in, dude. They're coming back, baby. They're coming back. Look at that. I'm getting in shape again. You see the cobras? I really just wanted to make this video to talk about a couple of things that's been going on in my life and really just share a message to see, well, in hopes of sharing some light and maybe some life lessons that I've learned along the way to people that maybe haven't experienced it. And I'll just jump into it. But before we start, have you ever started something and decided you didn't want to do it, and then you change course? That's what I'm about to talk about. Real estate, 2023 March timeframe. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go full steam and I'm gonna go get my realtor's license. And I am going to go full steam, gonna kill it, get the realtor's license, move forward, and jump on the best team possible. That's what I did. So I passed the exam, got onto the best team possible in Maryland. Within that journey, there's many lessons. One of them being real estate has taught me a tremendous amount about planning. And you may think, Christian, this is planning? What are you talking about? You're in the military, you learned how to plan, but understanding how to plan, and my back's hurting because I can't sit up straight apparently. Understanding how to plan correctly and use your time efficiently is paramount. It's of the utmost importance. So I learned Google Calendars, and it sounds crazy. I'm 29 years old. I still didn't know it. We didn't use that in the Army, guys. We didn't use that in triathlon. No one told me to use Google Calendars. All right, so I learned Google Calendars like a master, bro. And I learned how to manage my time. And I learned the importance of being on a team environment again. Because after I got out of the military, or my last unit was Fort Bragg, I was on a 12-man team. Got out 2 years-ish. I worked on myself and triathlon, solo venture. And now I jump back on a team and I realized that, you know, the team is where I want to be. I like the team environment. It's fun. It's good to talk to other people. And so being organized, Google Calendars is a motherfucker that you need to learn if you haven't already. And just having a team to be accountable to. Not that I need to be accountable for anyone, or they need to be accountable for me, but it's good to have that metric. It's good to have that person there. And I never slacked off and I never needed it, but it's a good practice to have. Another lesson that I learned was it's okay to change directions. Here's what's not okay. And write this down, or maybe re-listen to it or pause it or something. I'm getting stuff out of my teeth because I ate earlier. Here's the most important thing that I learned from David Goggins' second book, but it also applied to this real estate thing, which was, do not quit when things are hard. It's okay to take a knee. It's okay to change directions. It's okay to take a tactical retreat from your initial thought of wanting to do something. But it's not okay to do this. Do not quit when things are hard. You can change directions when things are easy, right? So, in other words, if you decide to do something, let's say you decide to work for Garmin and you do not like it, but you said you were going to work there for at least 6 months to make sure, and you quit after 5 months because you're like, nah, it's not for me. Well, it may be not for you, but the important lesson here is don't sell yourself short. Don't slowly chip away at your word to yourself. And it sounds crazy to just hear me out, because that's what I did a little bit. I started doing that and I realized that, and that put me into a downspin. And I started getting all chunky and fat and shit. Not anymore, 'cause I'm getting in shape, but that's what started happening. I prematurely got out before I said I was going to. I was going to say a year, or I was going to stay in there for a year. That was my goal, and I did not achieve that goal. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm absolutely good. This ain't for me, I can tell you that. And I didn't quit because it was hard. I stopped doing it because I did not like the... Sorry, I have a scab on the back of my ankle and it's bothering me. I didn't quit or get out or take a knee or tactical retreat until like 7 or 8 months into it. And I was almost at a year, but I realized this is not for me. And it was not because it was hard, but it was because I had a backup plan and I did not want to pursue this anymore. It was not for me. Did I listen to my own advice? No, I didn't. That's why I'm telling you right now that how it made me feel afterwards, so you don't have to go through this bullshit. Which was, I stopped early and I'm like, yeah, I quit. But I didn't quit because it was hard. I was upset because I quit on the word that I put towards myself, towards the commitment that I made. It's okay to stop doing things. It's not okay to say something that you're going to do and then not follow through. That's a problem, a big problem. And that's the main lesson here. Do what the fuck you say you're going to do, period. And we'll all be good after that. So if you don't, right? What happens if you don't? Well, if you don't, you get depressed. This is what happened to me. I got depressed. I didn't want to work out anymore, which is wild to me. This is the first time in my life. And I started eating crazy foods. I started doing drugs, mushrooms, getting high every day, suppressing every and any thought possible. I'm like, oh, I almost had a thought today. And yeah, that was not fun, guys, not fun. So don't repeat that lesson. Don't be afraid to change courses if you decide to do something and you want to change courses, but keep your word to whatever you're going to do. That's why I don't make my word. That's why I set my expectations to manageable now, and I achieve everything that I say I'm going to do because I do things that are manageable, little systematic steps in order to get the great achievement. Like this. Systematic steps, daily affirmations, daily. Love you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Journeyman out.